Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. So in a nutshell, I changed some things up. I'm running this earlier. Number one, because we're supposed to get some bad storms through the area, so I want to make sure that we got this in. The second thing is I changed the camera angles, so this is a better experience. Read through and fixed any mistakes that I had because I was having some confusion with range, but it's pretty much spelled out on these cards, and you're going to see in a second when I show you. We got better camera angles for this. I had to think it through a little bit. I was so excited to start the game, I didn't really try to uh, concentrate on camera angles. The first camera angle we're going to have, you're going to be able to look at the camp. So you'll see how that works out and when we do all our actions in camp. The second one that I worked out with is making sure that my ugly face isn't there, but that you get to see everything in front of us along with all the cards. So it's close enough where you guys can see it and play along, play along with me, or maybe, make a decision or something like that. So there you go. I know this is starting early, and I don't expect anybody to really watch this at all because I am starting this early. But I do want to make sure that we get this one in. I promised yesterday, so hey, there you go. Let's play this game and have some fun, and see if we could do better than we did last year. We did not. I mean, yesterday, I mean, I got my butt kicked. Plain simple. And I'm not smart. I'm not very good at games. So there you go. All right. Without further ado, I think we can get going here. The first thing that we want to do is we are going to reveal our first location. So let's do that. We're going to take our card here, and we're going to show you what's up. All right. So it's -4. All adventurers' ranges are increased by 1. That's a good one, but we're going to face a horde of 7. This does not count on the first turn, which is good because that would have been -4 to our fire, and we can't have that. So we got to build up our fire. So that's going to go, there. Sorry for the glare. There's kind of no way around it unless I do this. Not bad, not bad, not bad, Rob. Okay, there you go. All right, because we're not worried about what's in the horde box and stuff like that. So let's go down to our table. Now, we are going to take one card. We're not going to see what this one is, and I'm going to put it into the box to start our horde. So we got one card there. Then we're going to flip these over. And, there's our first unhallowed, which is a lich. Not cool. All right, so that's set up. We got everything else set up correctly. Now we're going to roll our dice, okay, before we deal with anything. And there. I can roll these right here. And you can put these, they have a nice little spot here. So 7, 5, and a 5, which is real good. A 3, 3, 6 isn't too bad. Not great, but we'll deal with it. The cleric, let's see what we end up here. 6, 2, 4. That's not the worst thing that we can have happen to us. Let's see what the wizard does. All right, here we go. Tom, what's up? Yeah, we're going to need some luck here. See, all these guys rolled pretty decently. The question comes, who do you want to put in the thing right away? Boy, that 6, 3, 3 really isn't lighting up anything. I think we're going to put our scout, our ranger into the camp first. This is going to tend fire first. So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, I'm going to put that camp thing on her. Now because she is in there, she automatically heals a card. But she has a 6. So let's go over to the camp and take a look at the camp and decide what we're going to do here. And Tom, thanks for coming in early. I'm sorry we're running this a little early, but I think you're going to see that that's going to go a lot better. Chris Chong, how are you? So I'm going to use the 6 here to heal. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal. I think I'm going to heal our warrior. And by doing that, we're just going to flip this card over. So that's perfect. So now we've got a melee and a range at full power. Hopefully we don't have to extend it any further. All right, what else can we do in there? So let's take a look. We got Cliff Watch. All our ranges are increased by 1. See, she would have been perfect, but I think I'm going to take and I'm going to use one of the abilities on these cards. And you have to commit both of them. And one of them I think I'm going to right out of the back is I want to get that horde down because that kind of starts the trend there. And I just want to make sure what they're... Okay, seal. Remove a hollow from the graveyard. No. And place it at the bottom of the unhallowed deck. Vanquish. Remove the top creature of the horde from the game. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy here. The guy that we just put in there. That was in the horde. So nothing's in the horde now. And this is removed from the game. Cannot come back. So it does not go into the graveyard. So that was worth it. All right. So now let's go back to our top-down view. I wish I could say your name. I'm just going to call you Bart if that's all right. It's kind of long. Hi. How are you? I hope you're doing well, my friend. All right. So that's going to take care of that. So now we are going to deal out our 7 cards. And they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to have 1 on the end for 7. These all move up, so that's fine. Now, if we look over here, like we explained earlier, our campfire, whoops, that's me. We don't want to see me. There we go. Our campfire is at 7, which means that we are going to be able to see the front 2 guys. If we can ever get our fire up to here, we will be able to see the first 3 guys and negotiate what goes on with them. But for now, that's the way we're going to have to deal with it. So the first 2 guys we are going to take a look at. What's this? Oh, that's out of the game. Okay, so let's turn this over. Okay, we've got a bear. And we got an eagle. All right, we're off to a pretty good start. That's what we're kind of hoping for. Some easier creatures. Yes, Bart from Poland. Ah! Dobrze. I'm Polish. I don't speak Polish very well, but I'm very proud of my Polish heritage for sure. Great to have you here, my friend. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out now. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is we're going to use, because our wizard has range, we are going to use and we're going to place this on the eagle and get, well, let's get rid of the bear first. I'm going to use, because we're going to use melee, we're going to use the warrior to take care of the bear. Bear is gone. So that is going to go to our graveyard. This is going to move up. This is going to flip over because remember, they're always moving for, see, this is draw a creature and add it to the horde. Oh, come on, man. That's why we got rid of the creatures on the horde. Okay, so we're going to draw a creature and we're going to add it into the horde box. All right. First position. Reshuffle and summon a summon card back into... okay, well, that's not going to happen, so we're not worried about that. So I'm going to use the 7. I'm going to... No, he has range, so I can't use that 7. So I'm going to have to wait till he gets to the first position. So I'm going to use a 3 from the wizard and whack him And we're going to play a little whack-a-mole with him, and he's gone. So he's going to come to the first position. If there was a summon card, we would have to shuffle it back in, but there is not. We have a... Oh, that card was not supposed to be there. That, unfortunately, it goes into the pile here. I accidentally mixed that card in there. So we'll just draw the top card here and flip it. Ember Drake, which is probably a lot worse. So now we really got to think about what we want to do here. Exhaust ability card, and if he's in the first position. Well, I don't want to worry about that Acolyte. Deal 8 damage to a revealed creature in the second position. So I'm going to take this 5 die and I'm going to do 8 damage to him, which leaves 3. So I'm going to use this 4 to get rid of him. Alright? That way we don't take the fire damage. And the Acolyte still stays there. That's fine. This all slides up. And we are going to flip it over. Fell Beast. Just what we need. First position, draw a creature and place it in front of the Fell Beast. We don't want that to happen, so let's try to get rid of him. He's in the second position. Oh boy. All creatures are doubled. Okay. If we use this, even though that's a 7, no, I mean, we can beat him. Yeah, we can just do this. And I think that'll do it. So if we do that, what that's going to do is that's going to eliminate him. Great, no problem. He goes into the thing. So, these abilities really kill you. Forest Giant. Giant's health is always added to the creature's base health behind it. Reveal next creature in line if necessary. It's base health. So, oh great. This Wyvern now is like 13. Alright. Oh boy, what do we do here? We've got to make some... Defeat a creature. Defeat 2 creatures adjacent. Okay. Alright, we can do this. First of all, we're going to take the 7 and we are going to take and knock the Acolyte out. That's fine. These 2 move up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a die on here and defeat 2 revealed creatures, adjacent creatures, and add a new creature to the end of the line. Which, okay, that's fine. We're going to take those out, and then we're going to add this one in, which would be the last creature, and it's a metal golem. No direct attacks can be assigned to creatures in line behind the metal golem. That's fine. We can deal with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over. Defeat a creature with 8 or less health. So that is going to turn that over. He has 8 health. We used that ability. It was kind of hard, but we had to do it. So boom, we made it through the first wave. Good for us. Dutch, what's up? Let's see. Meet me at the table here is here, so we'll say hi to him. Let me think. Now what are we going to do? All right, so we made it through the first round. Very cool. And now we are going to take a sip of our sweet tea because my mouth's getting a little dry. Now, in this case, you almost hope that our wizard draws kind of low so we can have him go into camp, heal, and kind of work our way through because we got 2 guys here that are at full health, which is real good. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, let's take these. We are going to reveal our next card, and it's the White Monolith. All adventurers with an exhausted ability, refresh that card, and must exhaust a different ability. Ooh, okay, so these two don't have it. That's fine. So unfortunately, he would have to do this and then swing this one over. And yeah, we'll do that. Okay. All right, there we go. So that's that. It is -3 to our fire. 1, 2, 3. So we're at 4 fire, which isn't cool. All right. So now let's roll and see where we're at and see who we want to put where. The other thing is we only face 6 things. Oh, see, that was a good roll. Doggone it. Let's see if we can get. Oh, this was a horrible roll. 2-2, 2-2-1. All right, I may have to rest him regardless. Yeah, okay, that's mediocre. Our cleric really's got to bail us out here. He didn't really set the world on fire either. Oh boy, this could be a long round here. But boy, we can. Boy, if I keep that wizard, that's a. Yeah, I'm going to put the warrior in just to get him out of the way. Remember, each camp member has to go in at least once. So, I mean, that's what we're going to do here. All right, so let's go to camp. Our warrior is going into camp. Wow, first of all, he has an ability, Wood Axe, in camp, increase firewood by 4. All right, that's going to help us. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's at 8. All right. The next thing that we're going to do, I have those 2 1s. I wonder if I can seal, remove an unhallowed from the graveyard. No. Vanquish, remove the top creature of the horde. All adventurers on watch may choose to re-roll any number of their dice. That's only if I place it. Okay, so anyways. I think I'm going to put these 2 here because they were both 1s, and what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the creature from the horde, and it is removed from the game. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to boost up the firewood even more, and we're going to go 1, 2, and that's going to help us. All right, so here we go. We're going to face 6 cards, so let's go to our top view. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is going to be tough. Now, because the campfire is nice and bright, we're going to see the first 2. Oh, okay. Treating, which is good. And a zombie horde. Zombie horde health is added to the creature's base health on top of the graveyard. So right now, our friend there is a 15. Not cool. Defeat any unrevealed card. Once per round, you may re-roll and reuse a die you spent on attack. Okay. Yeah, increase range of all adventurers. No, I don't want to do that. He's in camp. Undead. Oh, wait a minute here. Oh. Alright, we can maybe wait this out. So let's do this. See, this is where the hard decisions come in. Do you want to take a 5 here? You know what? I'm going to take this 4. And I'm going to put it on Shock Bolt. Defeat a creature with 8 or less health. So I'm going to defeat him. And we're going to, when he's defeated, we get +2 fire. So it's 1, 2. So let's take a look what that did. That put us in an area where we can see the next 3 cards. So, okay, that's a fairy. And that is a wolf. That is not going to help us. But it does help us to decide what we're going to do next. So, I am going to, because this is a range, I am going to defeat, with a 5, the fairy. Because our cleric has range. So that first position... Oh, hold on. Let me go back to the right thing. Right? Saber, how are you? So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to put that 5 there. And what we're going to do is we are going to defeat the fairy. Because we don't want it the fae or whatever. If it gets in the first position, we're going to minus our fire. And we got enough problems with trying to keep up the fire. Now, because the fire is so bright, we can flip this over. All right, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Reveal. Swap this card with a creature on top of the graveyard. Ooh, okay. All right, well, that's not the worst thing in the world. So I'm going to swap this with the creature on top of the graveyard. And so that's going to come back. So that really doesn't hurt us. Swap this card with creature on top of graveyard on reveal. So that kind of changes my plans a little bit, but not by much, because I'm going to use a 5 here to defeat the fae, because we don't want that coming up. That is going to go away. Then I'm going to... Oh, this is now going to flip up. It's another Acolyte on reveal. Draw a creature and add it to the horde. All right, well, there we go. We're going to add that to the horde, which is just fantastic. But it still puts us in a position where we can get out of this pretty easily. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this and banish all undead creatures. This is going to move up. I'm going to take this 6 because it's range. Take care of that. And then I'm going to use these 2. And there we go. We made it to the second round with little or no effort. All right. We're on our way. So let's get all these back here. And let's go to our campfire. As you can see, our campfire is really burning bright, which is awesome. We could see 3 creatures ahead of time, so that really is going to help us. Baron. Why do I have to have those dice switched? Oh. Oops. Yep. No, it didn't make a difference. Alright. Well, actually, it should, yeah. There we go. It doesn't matter. It matters, but it doesn't matter. I just moved them wrong. Alright, so, oh, now that I'm back in thing here. Okay. Alright, so we're going to run into an underground tomb now. 6 creatures will come out. Reduce the creatures revealed by the campfire by 1. Cannot reduce below 1. Okay, so now we only get to see 1 because we're going to minus 3 on our campfire. So it's 1, 2, 3. So now we see 2, but because of the card, we can only see 1 ahead. All right. That tells us a lot that we want to do here. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll our dice. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we can get a better roll with the warrior this time. All right, so 5, 6, and 7. All right, that's good. We need that. We need those kind of numbers. Let's see if we can get some good numbers with the ranger. 631. All right, we can deal with it. We can deal with it. The cleric. 332. Not horrible. And that might help us. Refresh one exhausted adventure card with any die that is 4 or better. Oh no, that's not going to help us. And 653. Jeez Louise. Who do I want to put in there? I should put him, but he's got such good roll. I can't do it. Gee whizzes. This is a tough call. I think with any die that is 4 or better. See, I can't do that. I'm going to put the cleric in, I think. I think that's the thing I've got to do. Alright, so we're going to put the cleric in and just get him in there because we need to. So in there, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use campfire to move 2. 1, 2. I can deal with the card in the horde. Maybe I'll go another campfire and go 1, 2 because now I can see 2 cards ahead, which is really what I need to do. And then finally, I believe if I scout ahead, I just want to read it and make sure that we understand it and we do it correctly. Scout ahead. Here comes Gabby to check on me. I'm alright, Gab. Scout ahead. 3 placements. Draw and look at the top 2 creatures. Rearrange them however you like and return each card to either the bottom or the top of the creature deck. Add additional placement. Each additional placement requires a die greater than the one. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scout ahead. I'm going to put that on there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the top 2 cards here. It's a bandit. The bandit steals 1 available die. No, I don't want that. Wyvern. First position -3 on the fire. I think I'm going to banish both these to the bottom of the deck. I don't need any stolen die. So let's hope that isn't the worst thing that can run into us. So let's do this. 1. We're only facing 6 here. So hopefully, because I've got an idea that might help us. 4, 5, and 6. Alright, we get to see the first 2. Alright, -1 on the fire. Because he's in first position. That's not bad. We still get to see 2 cards. And a bandit. We don't want that happening. So, how are we going to do this? I am going to... Oh, boy. 6, 5. Well, we could take that. No, we can defeat a creature with 8 or less health with just 1. So we're going to use the 3 here and place it on there. And we're going to defeat the bandit. That's fine. Bandit's gone. This turns over. It's a wolf. Alright, I want to be very careful here. I'm going to use this 1 and defeat any unrevealed creature card. So I can defeat anything here. So hopefully it's one of those summon things and we can actually take it out. Kabuki, how you doing? Nice and zoomed in today. Yeah, you know, Kabuki, I'm glad you're here to watch this. I did some change. I changed things up. I want to show you this here. Now you can see. I honestly, I know that in the middle of the game I stopped for a second. Honestly, when I set this up, I was so excited to play it that I didn't think about camera angles and everything. So today, at least in a replay, if I get squashed, you got good camera angles. See, I'm always thinking for you because I know you like to really watch this kind of stuff. All right, so here we go. Let's get back to it. All right, so, and I do try to make things better, and we're going to do this with all the games that we got from Gen Con. Make sure that you guys have the best that you can see. You know I love you all, and I try to do the best I can. But I am a knucklehead at heart, so there we go. What can I tell you? All right, so where were we? Okay, we were. I used this ability, Long Shot. I can defeat any one of these cards. I hope I can find a summon card in here. I just got a feeling that one's coming up, and I'm gonna take a shot and let's go this one. Oh, it's goblins. All right. But that does give us 4 cards left. So, with a 4, do I have a 4 anywhere? I got enough to... I can use this to defeat the Fae. Alright, and that's fine too. So we're going to take that out, and we're moving pretty good here. It's just... Oh, great. Reveal the top... okay. Swap with the top card of the grave. So the Fae comes back. Not a bad thing. It's okay. We can use our 6 range here to take care of that. Boom. And then finally, 4 Giant. Giant's health is always added to the creature's base health behind it. Reveal next creature in line. Well, there isn't, so that's good. Alright, so basically, I could put this on here, damage. Well, I can't because I made a mistake before. I used a die to defeat the guy in second position, so I'll sacrifice and not do it that way. So I didn't realize it until I just did it. So I'll use these 2 dies here and then these 2 die here, and we made it out. So essentially we just made sure that it went done. So boom. All right, we made it again. We're all right. The cleric was in. I forgot to turn over his card because you get the heal card. So we got to get him in to get healed. That's a big thing there. Let's get all our dice where they should be. And we are going to go back to camp because we're going to see what's revealed next. So we made it through the first 3. So we're farther than we ever made it. Dark Woods. Increase health of all forest creatures by 1, but we get +2 to our fire, so that's actually really good. 1, 2, that's a good start. So now we get to see 3 cards, which is perfect. All right, we're going to face 7 in this thing, but now we got to roll our dice and see who's going to go into camp. All right, so hopefully the ranger doesn't roll badly. And no, she does not. She does very well. That is a 6, a 6, a 6, 5, 4. All right, warrior. Come on, big boy. 8, a 2, and a 3. It's not the worst that can happen to us. Our cleric, who's already served some time, gets a 5, 4, 4, which is acceptable. But this guy's been rolling like crazy when he needs to really go in. And he's going to go and 10 camp. Perfect. Because that is not a great roll. But it can do something that we really need done here. So, we're going to take our last token here. So everybody has tended the camp at least once. So let's go into camp and see what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is we are going to put a 6 on our heel. Okay? Now, what's that going to do? When you go into camp, you automatically get to heal 1 card. But because we use that, we're going to heal up, and everybody is at full health, which is fantastic. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to chop some wood. Oops, that's me. Nobody wants to see me. We're going to chop some wood, and we're going to bring the fire up 2, and that is the highest we can get the fire. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scout ahead. Now, what does that mean? I get to look at the top 2 cards, okay, of the deck here. One is an eagle, an amber drake, exhausted ability card, and I'm going to put that on the bottom. I don't like that one. No. But this eagle doesn't bother me. I'll leave him in the first position. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is how we go. I'm going to take a sip of juice here because the pressure's starting to get to me. It's nice and cool out here because I have this beautiful air conditioning system. I know it's a little loud. I apologize. All right, so we got everybody all set. The ranger, the warrior, and the cleric, and the wizard is, well, resting at camp. We really need him back in here because he's pretty nasty. So we got 7 cards we got to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. We get to see the first 3. Eagle, no problem. We got that. But his health is increased by 2. No, by 1. A shade. Shade's base health is equal to 16 minus the current fire value. Oh, so he's only a 1. Oh, you gotta like that. 16 minus the current. And goblins. Reveal. Move goblins to first position. Okay, we can do that. Whoop. It's not the worst thing in the world anyways. Alright, so he's only a 1. I'm not worried about him right now. Unless our fire goes down. He's actually worth nothing. Because we are on 16, which is the highest. Yeah, because it's 16 minus our current fire value. And our current fire value is pretty it's at 16. Got to be loving life right now if you're me. Alright, can we do this? Rob, I forget. In the 150 pounds of stuff you brought home, did you get the new Nemo War expansion packs? Yeah, they're coming in this next package that I just got. I never get a 1 for the shade. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. We got lucky because we jacked up our fire. But yeah, Kabuki, I got the new packs, so I'm really excited about it. That's a game I'm going to do. There are so many games that we are going to do. Again, I'm going to stop for a second. There are so many games we are going to do over the next couple months. It's going to be a very exciting time around here. And I'm very excited about the presentation and what we have to offer for you guys. It's going to be fun. Stick around. You'll enjoy it, I'm sure. I hope. Who knows? All right, so. Wow, with a 7. Defeat any unrevealed. See, I want to save that because I know it's coming. All right, you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a long shot and take out one of these cards. Which one? Defeat an unrevealed creature card. I'm going to go with this one right here. It's a bear. All right. All right. Who has range? Okay, he has range, so I'm going to use a 4 on him. and take out the eagle. I'm not worried about this guy here, but I am worried about that. Fire serpent. Base health is equal to the current fire value. Wow, so he is a 15. Jeez. That ain't cool. So 15 or 1, right? Alright, so what do we want to do here? Well, how would we get that? Okay, first of all, if I use a throwing axe, no, I want to get rid of that guy first. There's no easy way around this, and it's trying to increase. No, I can't do that. Lower a reveals creature's health down by half. I can use that. So I'm going to use a 2 here. And I'm going to cut his in half. So it's going to go down to 15, round down. That would be 7. So yeah, we're going to call him 7 for now. Alright, that makes a little more sense. Because if I use the 4 here to defeat the shade, and that's going to move him up to the 2nd position. He's going to be a 7. And I'm going to use the 3 here to deal 8 damage to the 2nd position. He's gone. Oh, these 2 now turn over. Fell Beast and a Vampire. Steal the highest available die to become this card's base health. Ugh. Well, that didn't turn out very well. Alright. But I can tell you this. I can use this Do I want to take any damage? No, I don't. So if I use this card, no. 8. That's 11. Boy, oh boy, they don't make this easy. So that would be 10, and that would take him out. Then I need 7. If I do that, bang, 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 that kills him. I'd still be 1 point short. Boy, I can't win here. Unless... Ooh, no, no. Unless I do this. Yeah, I can do... Okay, I got it figured out, I think. This die here is going to cleanse the undead. And that is going to take care of him. Yes. Then I can no, I still wouldn't be able to do it. Unless I went this way. I just flip this over and cleanse that undead guy. That takes care of that. Then I use this one on the second position. See, this is where you start getting a little bit dangerous. That'll do 8 damage. 5. That'll kill him, and these two would kill him. And we got a couple of worn abilities here. There we go. So we've got to hope that we can heal somebody. So that would take care of those. There. So we made it through that. So that was interesting. Somehow I figured it out and made it. I never got a 1 for the shade. That's all. Oh, okay. Thank you. And by the way, Zombie, good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the show. All right, so we made it through that. So now let's get all our dice back. We are pretty much jacked up here. Let's see. Let's get all our dice back here and get these rolled. So that's going to go there for the cleric. Well, it doesn't matter. I've been doing it this way, so let's do it this way. Those two go there. Those two go there. We're going to reveal our next card in our campfire. And, oh, we're going to get +3. No passive adventure abilities may be used this round. So anybody with a passive, I can't use it. That's okay. We're going to get +3. I don't think I can go any higher. But we're going to face 7. You must be able to go higher. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I would just work my way. So that thing's like blazing. That fire's jacked up. All right, let's go back. I wonder. Hold on. Let's take a look in the book and see. And I just want to make sure. I don't want to tell you something that we can have the fire go beyond anything and it doesn't. Prepare math. Chop wood. Alright, here we go. Heal, equip, runes. Setting up the line. Ventures. No, it doesn't say anything about the fire. Nope. Let me just check one more thing. And no. Nope. You can just keep on going. If you can add it, you can add on to it. Check map. No. Heal. Special camp. Runes. Must go twice. Nope. Okay. Fine. Alright, let's get back to it. Sorry about that, folks. I'm just double checking everything. Okay, so let's roll. So we know that we got plenty of fire. We're not worried about too many things. A 6, an 8, and a 3 is going to be perfect for what we need here. Let's see what the warrior is going to do here. 7, 1, 8, 7, 1. Wow, that's a good one. The cleric. 6, 4, 2. That might be good enough to send you packing. 4, 3, 1. I think we're going to keep the wizard this time. And I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to put him in there. Let's go to our camp because I got an idea. Because I can get us jacked up pretty quick. All right, so we've got tons and tons for our fire. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a 6 because number one, when we go in, we automatically heal one ability. But because we use that 6, we can heal this ability for the warrior, which is perfect for us. Okay, so we're off to a good start. Let's go back to camp. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to check the next map. So let me read how that goes. Check map. Okay, draw the top card of the map deck and the top card of the unused location deck. Pick one and return it to the top of the map deck. Okay, so, all right, that's perfect. So we're going to take a look at this. The next one is going to be every time a first position creature's power activates, lose 1 firewood. Well, that's not the worst thing. The one on top of the deck is -6. Wow. Collect 1 extra firewood for each die spent chopping wood. Ooh. But that's 7. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stay with the one that we have. There we go. I think that'll be fine. I'm not worried about losing firewood because we got tons of firewood. And then finally, I'm gonna scout ahead. Okay, and what that's going to do is in our deck here, we can take a look at the top 2 cards, and if we like them, hey, cannot have more than 15 wood. Okay, whatever. That's fine. There we go. It doesn't matter because we're still killing it. All right, so these 2, I kind of like where they are. No direct tax can be... Okay, that's fine. I'm going to put them right the way I see these. Actually, I'm changing the position of them, and I kind of like how that goes. So there we go. So it didn't affect us at all. We just don't get plus wood. So let's see. All right, so now we have to deal out 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, our cleric is in the camp, resting up. We have to reveal the first 3 cards. We already know that it's a shade, the metal golem, and a vampire. Reveal. Steal the highest available die to become this card's base health. Man, every time. All right, so that's that. But he's a 1, so I don't care. How do I want to do this? Can't attack him from behind. That's fine. Defeat 2 revealed adjacent creatures. I'm going to take this one first and defeat this shade, because it's 16 minus 15 equals 1. So he's defeated. These 2 are going to slide up. Please don't be something... Okay, skeletons. That's fine. I can deal with that. If skeletons are on the top of the graveyard at the end of the round, put them at the start. No, they will not be. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Longshot. Defeat any unrevealed creature card. And I think I'm going to do this one. Come on, please be a summons. No, it's a fire serpent, which is just as good. Get out. Alright, and then I'll be honest with you, I think I'm going to use this to defeat and cause it to... There's a reason for it. I got an idea. So let's try to get rid of this card. Ah! Got rid of that. Perfect. That was a very nice thing to happen. Love it. All right, now let's get down to business. All right. I am going to deal... Oh, no. No direct... Okay, so I have to take him out. So I'm going to use this to defeat him. That's going to get rid of him and move that up. Boy, I wish I had my cleric. I would just defeat these guys and turn this over. Skeletons. Wow, I could have wiped them all out. Oh, that's depressing. Alright, so I have to do this in a certain way. I am going to deal... That's going to defeat 2 adjacent revealed creatures. And add a new creature to the end of the line. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to defeat these 2 guys. So they're going to go in here. I'm going to add 1 to the end of the line, which is automatically revealed, and it is a zombie horde. Add the base health at the top of the grid, so that's 16. Wow, that that stinks. That stinks. So can I do 16? I sure can. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a shock bolt. Defeat a creature with 8 or less health. That's 8. That's going to defeat him. And then I'm going to use the rest of my dice to create the 16. Boom. Done. Finished. Nice. Oh. We didn't lose any firewood or anything. Perfect. Alright, let's collect all our dice back. Man, we could have used that. Now, you know, we keep the cleric for the rest of the game and there's no undead. It's awesome. Alright, so now we are going to roll. Well, first of all, we're going to turn over our card. And let's go to our graveyard, see what happens. Every time a first position creature's power activates, lose 1 firewood. Okay. We're going to lose 3 firewood. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're right there. Let's see. Let's roll. Oh, let's go back to the other camera. And alright, that's not the worst. Ranger. Not bad. But exactly what we would hoped. And big boy here. 608. 3 and 1. Might be time for him to take a break. And 556. Nice. Wizard dead on. Alright, so our cleric's already served twice. He can't serve again. Who are we going to put in there? Well, I'll tell you what. I think we're going to put our warrior in there. So I'm going to flip him over. And the reason being is I want to use an 8 for a heal so we can turn this card around on our ranger. Right now we're at full health, which is, we're pretty lucky so far. Next I'm going to use a thing for firewood. So we're going to go up 2, 1, 2. And then my final thing is I'm going to scout ahead. And let's take a look and see what we got coming out at us with the first 2 cards. First position, -3. That would be -4. Wow. And then 1 card underneath, so I know what that card is. Alright, I would want this to go like this. Alright. And then I'm going to have to shuffle all these cards up because they are all going to come back into the game. Even the summons, So, wow, this is not going as well as we would had hoped. Let's see if we can survive this. I don't know. Alright, so sorry for that. Okay. And we're going to put this on top because we cannot do it unless we do everything. So we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's how many cards we're going to face at this particular level. Our warrior's out. We've got everything where we want to be. So without further ado, let's do this up. So, okay, every time a first position activates, lose 1 firewood. Alright, so no ability cards can affect. Alright, so we got a bandit. The bandit steals 1 available die of the party's choosing. Oh, great. I didn't even think about that. I was better off losing the fire. Alright. Stole that die. Then it's this. Wyvern. First position. We don't want him to get it. And an Amber Drake. Exhaust an ability card -3 if it's in the first position. We need to get rid of these two guys right off. Wow. I'm not worried about the bandit. Oh, by the way, we lost the firewood. There we go. Because his ability went. I don't want to lose 6 firewood. That's for doggone sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 5 here and defeat 2 revealed adjacent creatures. Add a new creature to the end of the line. So these 2 are going to go. And they're going to go there. I'm going to add this to the end of the line. And we're going to push all these up. The next thing I'm going to do, these 2 are going to turn over. Fell Beast, first position. No, we don't want that to happen. First position -1. Wow. Now what? I'm going to go here, and I'm going to defeat an unrevealed creature. So I'm going to pick this one that was unrevealed. Fire Serpent. Get out. Then I'm going to use a Shockwave to defeat a creature of 8 or less health. Yeah, I can. Well, no, I could just. Yeah, well. He's revealed, so I'm going to take that out. That's fine. Wow. That comes up and turns over, so that's a 6. Alright, we can do this. I believe. No, I cannot. Nothing's undead. That's an extra point that I really don't want to use. I am going to flip this over and spend it and defeat 2 creatures. That is such a nasty thing that are adjacent to each other. And then it doesn't matter how I do it. Kablooey Louie. We get rid of the bandit. Man, that was lucky. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. Alright, let's see what happens. So we're going to take all these dice back. So the warrior has tended as well. We only have the wizard and the wizard and the ranger left to do any time in camp. So let's see what this next one is. The adventurer who rests in camp does not refresh any abilities. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. And we're only facing 6 here. We get +2 firewood. So that's as far as we can take it. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to go and roll to see who's going to go in there. So now that we know that we don't have to refresh any abilities, what we're going to do, let's straighten this up a little bit. Our warrior and our cleric are here. So let's roll our warrior and see what we get. So far we're playing about as good a game that we can. 8, 5, 5. That's going to help us a lot. Okay. And then our ranger. 3, 4. I think I might just put the ranger in because that was 6, 4, 6, 4, 3. Cleric. 6, 4, 1. We'll get the best out of her. And then, I mean him. And then a 3, 2, 1. Jeez. On 6. All right, I'm gonna put the wizard in. I'm gonna put the wizard into camp. Boy, well, we can't do really much. Well, we can scout ahead. So, with a 1, I can take a look at the first 2 cards. Metal Golem and the Fell Beast. I'm going to put these on the bottom. Then the only way you can do it again is if you have a higher number die. It always has to be a higher number. So I have a 2 there, so I'm going to look again. 1, 2. I can deal with this. I'm going to put the eagle first, and that's fine. And then finally, I'm going to equip. And on my wizard here, I'm going to change a card out. So I'm going to put Curse. And Curse says defeat a creature that already has an attack die assigned to it. So I can assign a 1 and possibly it might help us in the next wave. That's all I'm thinking. So let's try that. What do you think? I think that's a pretty good doggone idea. All right, so now that we've done that, we used up all our stuff. We did everything that we were going to do. We were going to lay out our cards, 6 of them. Hopefully they're 6 good ones. We're going to be able to see 3 of these. So that's 3. Man, we might be able to survive this. So we're going to take a look at the first 3. An eagle. Okay, he's going to become a 14. But again, this becomes something. And skeletons, undead. All right, this is not bad at all. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use. Okay, who did we put? Oh, we could flip that over. Okay, sorry about that. So now that these 3 have already automatically that the ranger has to go in next turn. But that's okay because I want the ranger around for the next thing that I want to do. So hopefully I can roll what I think I'm going to roll and it's going to make a difference. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a 1 here, the 1 here, and I'm going to put it on all revealed undead creatures go to the graveyard. You can decide the order after they are defeated. All right, let's put them in this order. There we go. Boom. These are all going to slide up, and we're going to flip over the next 2. Metal Golem and Fire Serpent. His health is equal to our thing, so it's 15. I can't attack him until I defeat him. All right. Well, that puts us in a spot. Well, let's find out what this last creature is. No, let's not even bother. Let's use a 3 and defeat any unrevealed creature card. Forest Giant. Good. Gone. Alright, now we have to be smart. Alright. I'm going to use this 5 here. Deal damage to revealed creature in second position. It does 8 damage to him. See you later. It's going to come up. And we should have enough for 15. Yeah, we got that. So we got enough between all our dice to... that's 15. And then all I need is 4 here. And we made it through. Nice. See, we're planning a little bit better. We're seeing what's ahead of us instead of going in blindly and getting enthralled. All right, so awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 2 more cards to go through. We're doing all right. We might make this, but it's me. I can screw everything up. I'm good at screwing everything up. We know that. All right? This is my revenge, though. This is my revenge match. Mouth's getting dry, getting nervous. 2 more waves to go. Can we do it? Can we do it? All right, so far we've been really, really lucky. Let's go down to the campfire and see what happens. All right. Remote Tavern. Adventurers resting in camp refreshes an additional card. Ooh, that's all right. No fire, and we only face 5. Oh, we can do this. This is good to get the ranger out. This is good to get the ranger out. All right. Because if I do this right, we'll be all right. So, first thing, we're gonna roll our dice. 6, 6, 3. All right, come on, come on. I was hoping for doubles, but I did get what I want. I do have to rest him regardless, so we'll worry about these dice when we get there. But it's going to be good. It's going to be all right. All right, next thing. 511. He should be going in, for crying out loud. That's all right because we might be able to get through this. All right, 554. That'll be all right. This could be really interesting because we can really do some things here. All right, let's go to our camp and see what we can do here. First of all, the 6 is going to go here because we're going to fix the wizard, okay, and reveal their card. So now everybody's at full strength. Next thing we're going to do, we didn't lose any fire, which is good. I think let's scout ahead. Oh, no, let's use the 1 to scout ahead. All right. Goblins. Move goblins to first position. That's fine. And an eagle. I'm pretty happy with that, okay? All right, I'm going to put that exactly the way it is. All right, so the other 3 things to negotiate, we don't have to worry about. Equip. What do we have? Until the net... Conceal a revealed creature. Recover any die stolen by that creature and push it back in. Nah. Alright, I'm going to leave that there. I really don't see anything I can do with the additional die. Unless I look all the way ahead. So why don't we just go... I'm going to... Because I put a higher number there, so I can... These first 2, I'm going to look at the next 2. A bear, which is perfect, and goblins. I'm going to leave them right where they are. That is perfect. Which means we're going to face some really nasty things coming up this next round here. All right. So, without further ado, let's put all this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so our fire's bright enough where we are going to be burning. We're going to see the next 3 cards. Math is on your side. It sure is. James, how are you? Move goblins to first. No, that's fine. And bear. So we get to look at the 3. So here's what I'm going to... Oh, no. I was going to use the ranger. Doggone it. Actually, I really got a little tough go here. If I do this right, okay, so I'm going to put a 6 here and defeat that. Boom. That takes care of the goblin. Then I'm going to put the 3 here and defeat that. Boom. That's good. Oh, and I slide these up. He goes to first position. And then this guy is a wolf. All right, not bad. We're okay. Do I have enough to do this? 4, 5, and yeah, I got it. So this and this go here. Dead. 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 And I really didn't have to use any cards. All right. We did it. Whew. All right, so now we get all these back here. Now, in this, the final round, everybody fights. Nobody stays behind. And we're going to roll all our dice. But first, we're going to reveal our position. Exhausting ability cards to keep firewood from reaching 0 counts for 1 extra firewood. So we're going to lose 2 firewood. 1, 2. And we're going to face... Whoops. I'm sorry, folks. Boy. I lost the firewood, and we are going to face 9 plus whatever is in the horde. We have 1 card in the horde. That's why I kept on trying to get rid of those horde cards. So this is it. This is the final round. This is going to be ugly. So I'm going to move this deck here out of the way. And we're going to... Yeah, I made it a little wider so we can do this. This is up here, so if we need it, I'll tell you what's on top there. Oh, man. Dig some more graves, baby, because they're all dead, and we're going to be killing everybody. All right, did we roll? No, we have to roll first. I'm getting ahead of myself, see? Getting all excited because I think I might be able to beat this after I got crunched yesterday. All right, 5... 3, 3. That's not good. That's not good. That's all right. We just need one of these guys to be strong. 8, 7, 1. All right, that works too. Because we can use that for an ability. Come on, wizard. What do you say? Help us out here. 6, 6, 2. All right, we can lay some lumber here. Come on, cleric. Come on. 2, 1, 1. All right. All right. Okay. Alright. Alright, so everybody did their camp time. We have to face this onslaught. There's nothing we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, I'm going to put that one on the bottom because I saw it. 9 and plus the 1 in the horde box. Alright. And I think I know what's in the horde box because I did a little math in my head. Alright, so our fire's bright, so we're going to turn over the first 3 cards. Shapeshifter. Swap this card with the creature revealed on the top of the graveyard. Alright, it's a wolf. It's alright. We can get by that. Another wolf. Skeletons. That's alright. I'm not worried about skeletons. I'm going to use a 3 because I'm positive that the card that was in the horde was a summons card. So I'm going to defeat card number 10. All the way on the end here. Because we only saw 1 summons card and there were supposed to be 2 for the normal of the game. Let's see if I was right. Yes, I was. Alright. That was a good move. Now we only got to face 9 things. Now, can I do it? I've got to be smart in what I do here. Because it doesn't matter how I do this as long as I do it. Do I take and do that? But, no, that's not going to do what I need it to do. That's a melee. I don't want to do that. I am going to put a 2 onto the Chaos Blast. And I'm going to defeat these 2 wolves. Slide this up. This gets revealed. Hopefully it's nothing horrible. It's an Acolyte. Reveal. Draw a creature and add it to the horde. Of course. And I'm going to do that. Alright. Earth Elemental. Well, that didn't help me any. I could exhaust it. But I may want to use that later. I'm going to use... No, I can't do that. He has range. Can't do that. Six. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. Wow. Alright. I'm going to take this 1. And I'm going to deal 8 to the creature in the second position. Boom. Done. That moves that up. That is going to flip this one over. Shade. Minus 16. This is a value of 2. Alright. Well. Hold on here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to exhaust my throwing axe and deal damage to the second position, which is going to bring this up to, and now turns that to a 1. Flips this over. It's undead. Steal the highest. Not good. That didn't help us any. But I'm alright here. Because that's a 1 now. And I'm going to put that 1 on there, and I'm going to get rid of him. Yes. I'm going to slide that up. This is going to reveal. It's a dragon. Great. Exhaust 3. Okay, that makes sense. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do I want to use that now? Yeah, I am. I'm going to cleanse undead for 1. And that's going to eliminate these 2. Boom. He comes up here. That brings my fire down 3. 1, 2, 3. And I still reveal the 3. I think I might be able to get out of this. Oh, another undead. Reveal with the top. So now he's going to steal another die. With the highest die is here. Oh, summon. And that's going to bring a Lich out. Oh. No ability cards can affect the Lich. So I'm going to have to defeat the Lich with everything I got. Oh, no ability cards can affect any creature cards behind the Lich. Oh, boy. Talk about being nasty. Alright. I'm going to flip this over. And that's going to destroy 2 cards adjacent to each other. Which means I have to deal with the Lich. That's going to be 12 and 3 is 15. He is dead. And guess what? Somehow, I survived this. Now how many? Okay, yeah. I still have life left. I did it. Woo! Oof. How can this be? I won something. Whew. My head hurts now. Hour and a half. Hour and a half. The Warriors dice are the worst ones on camera. Yeah, pretty much. Because you can't see them. Wow. I'll tell you, this is a great game. And just because you beat it once, I think the replayability and the tactics that you have to use, because there's different ending cards that you can have. There's cathedrals and there's all kinds of things. There's one where you have to put out 14 cards. Okay, so I defeated the easiest one, which was 9. So think about it, 14 with a horde on top of it. Whew. I mean, I had a lot of good things go my way, where yesterday I couldn't get anything to go my way, and we lost in 3 rounds. So, you really got to think this through. Make sure you have the right ability cards. Make sure you put the right guy in camp. Make sure you do the right things in camp. So there's a lot to this. This is a this is a fantastic game. I really have a feeling that at the end of the year, when I do my countdown of my top games of 2019, you're going to easily find this little game in my top 10. Very easily in my top 10. I think, this is a game that's up my alley. Fantasy based. I love the whole premise of it. You don't need miniatures for everything. Yeah, I know everybody thinks you do, but you don't. This is a great solo game. But I also think that this is also a great game that if you had a nice group, 4 people, that you sit there and you work together and you figure it out. And the only thing that I think gets you is that one person is in camp and they do their thing early, and then they sit around and wait for you guys to figure everything out. That's where it doesn't kind of work as a group game. As a solo game, it's just the first part of your turn. So, and then it's easy to manage the other guys. Now I wonder how the other things work in here. This is where I'm saying you got a lot of replayability, because there's a lot going on here. Definitely check this out. I'm telling you, this is something special. All right, we got it done. I promised a second stream, and we got it. This was a lot of fun. I really hope those of you that came back to watch this enjoyed it. I had a great time doing it. I really always enjoy spending time with you guys, especially on a Sunday afternoon like today. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Definitely check this out. Set a watch. Fantastic game. Rock Manor Games. Go to their website. They might have some where they'll sell it directly to you, and you can get it. The deluxe edition is absolutely fantastic. This is beautiful in so many ways, and there is so much game in this little itty bitty box. I suggest it highly. Check my review sometime this week. I'm just basically telling you what I just told you. Until next time, it is your old pal Rob. I will see you guys soon. Thanks for letting me do this again, and we will see. No Man United spoilers. I'm going to go watch the game now. We'll talk to you soon, and thanks so much, guys. We'll see you soon. Big week this week.